What's happening, YouTube? What's the vibes? What it do? What it do? It's your main man, Suavini V. I'm here with another video, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to Charleston White. He's on the Danza project, and we're gonna check on my man, see what he had to say about the little dirty situation and everything. He on a Danza project today.
Lil Durk recently looks like he's made a complete life change. Just recently, he did a concert. He put everything.
And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. And until the time being, man, before I can learn to show you guys the screen and have my face at the bottom, I'm gonna just record myself and let y'all guys hear and just tune in to the interview that I'm watching.
Everybody that died in Chicago, he put a picture of them up there to honor them. Even people that he was enemies with, just to honor them. What do you feel about him converting? This is a guy that didn't do it in jail.
You want me to be honest?
I do.
That nigga just did that shit because he know the feds was coming for his ass. That all that was.
I think so. Man, the troll in me. The troll in me, man. Wanted me to say, man, but the man in me, in my spiritual eyesight, says that he's sincere. He's turned away from his old ways.
And the nigga did the same thing what 50 Cent basically did. Started problems with a nigga. Soon as you either they dead or in jail, that when you can quit the war, cause you won. You ain't went to jail or you ain't died. Of course you can damn call a peace treaty, cause your ass won, basically. But now they done got his ass now.
And he's redeeming himself. Man, leave him alone.
I saw the comments. I got some comments. They said, what is the Danza Project gonna do now? Charleston White is locked up. What are they gonna do? And I'm like, damn, that's all they think we got. You know what I mean? But they love them motherfucking episodes.
So, man, let me just say this. Long before y'all got Charleston White, y'all were popping with big name celebrities. I came behind some big names.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So,
I remember you saying that. He said, I thought y'all was with me the whole time with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, man, my first impression of y'all was, I thought y'all was on like the Breakfast Club and them levels. I didn't know y'all was just getting started.
Appreciate it.
And you saw how in awe I was when I found out what? I immediately said, y'all with Wally and Gillo and then with,
come on.
That was my first response to y'all, homie. So,
I love how he always calls him Wally and Gillo.
but I was just locked up for the weekend. I wasn't arrested. See, that was people. So I had my civil rights attorney send out a cease and desist letter to a lot of platforms because they was posting as if I got arrested, and these was new charges. So, those weren't new charges, homie. I had to sit in the weekend for a jail with no bond for violating my bond conditions. So the judge went off my bond and made my bond insufficient for testing positive for marijuana.
So,
oh my gosh, this is so comfortable.
My husband used to complain about every shirt. It was either too short, too long, they just were never right.
This don't fit. This is not my size.
they always end up so short that you can't lift your arms up without your... What was that like, being in there for a few days?
It felt like I had done 7 years. Each day felt like a year and a half. And I think I aged 2 years each day. But I got some much needed rest. The wife finally got to get a sit down and talk and
Sit still.
have some So and I had some time to reflect in solitude. I had some time to realign spiritually. I had some time to soul search, examine me. So whenever I go to jail, homie, or whenever I'm in trouble or going in a situation, I don't look outside of me. I go look inside of me. I go look within. And then from within, I look out. So I can't be mad at nobody because I like to smoke weed. And it was my second time testing positive. Yeah. So some niggas had tried to rob me for my jewelry. The earlier part of this year, but I wouldn't cooperate. Yeah, I'm a hard-headed little motherfucker. I wouldn't cooperate. So one of them tried to snatch it, hit me in the head with the pistol, and they still didn't get the jewelry. So, it caused anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't never been robbed. Nigga ain't never tried to rob me before. So it caused anxiety because the position I'm in now, I have to be comfortable with people approaching me.
All times.
At all times. But I've been attacked in the barbershop while I'm asleep in a public place. And I'm saying, how these niggas let this get in here and touch me when normally he got the door locked? Normally when I come, I got my gun right here, but I'm gonna get relaxed in the chair and go to sleep. But he gonna have the door locked, so it's normally a level of security when he cut my hair. But he was in on the setup. You see what I'm saying? So I had two situations within 1 year. So the attack in the barbershop happened like November, December last year. Because I was attacked, my response to the attack caused me to get 2 aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon. Because they entered into the barbershop with a gun. Still got the mark on my head for when he hit me with the gun. But they went and edited the video. So it looked like but you see the gun in the guy's back pocket. One of the witnesses told the detective that he gave Man the gun and Man put the gun in his back pocket. So they disregarded that. So I've been attacked twice in 1 year. Typically I got weapons on me. So now that I'm out on bond, I can't carry no weapons. So I'm just a walking victim.
That's anxiety.
There you go.
Automatic.
So I need that weed to calm the nerves. I ain't no alcohol drinking. So I started back smoking weed to keep, the anxieties. So there was one dirty UA. So my bond initially, when these charges first came, was $15,000.
This motherfucker really know how to explain his goddamn point, bro. I love a nigga that can explain a motherfucker point. And a motherfucker talking, nigga, you can't beat no nigga that can explain the fuck out his point. No matter what he say, that man can tell you why. Man, I be having conversations with motherfuckers and you just ask them why. Motherfucker get offended if you ask them why. I just want to get understanding. What you said again? You said what? You said, huh? They can't explain themselves. So if a motherfucker can't explain their point of view, they bullshit. Don't listen to him. This nigga can explain the fuck out his point.
So when they
and it always makes sense. Even if you disagree with him, if you ask him, what you mean, bro? That nigga explain the fuck out to his point. To the point where I might change my damn point of view. Because your point of view make more sense. See, that's what it's all about. It's all about who make most sense. It ain't about who want to be right and who want to be wrong. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about being wrong. Whoever got the sauce, whoever got the knowledge, whoever know what the fuck they talking about, that's who we listening to. It don't matter if it's him, he, she, boy. It don't even matter who. Whoever got the game, whoever got the sauce, whoever got the knowledge and know what the fuck they talking about.
First time for smoking, that 15,000 went to 90,000. That's a murder bond. Just for smoking weed.
Right.
So they hit me with a murder bond. And most people don't know I went to jail early August. The blogs didn't get that information because I bonded out within 8 hours.
Quick, fast.
I bonded out real quick. So I got a Texas medical marijuana card. So I went and seen a doctor, a psychiatrist for the anxiety, who saw another doctor. So I went and met with a Texas medical marijuana doctor. So this is legal.
Right.
So I got a prescription from the doctor. Not only do I got a prescription, I got a letterhead from the doctor's office, and the company. And I'm also in a database. So if the highway patrol officer stopped me in Texas, he got a number to call. where I'm in a database. I'm in a medical database that says I'm allowed to have marijuana. But the judge said, fuck this card. So he violated my bond condition for following my medical requirements. So I put in jail, homie, for taking my prescription. So it wouldn't be no difference if I went to the hospital and they said, oh man, you got anxiety. Here goes some psychotropic drugs. Here goes some Xanax. Pharmaceutical business, right? So I went outside the pharmaceutical business and went and got some herbal help. And the courts won't accept it. And that's strange to everybody. But because the judge is like God on earth, who can buck the judge? So it looked like I'm trying to buck the judge, but I'm not. So I'm on bond probation. So every month I have to go see a bond officer that's assigned to me from the courts. So they asking me, have you had any contact with the police? Well, man, I got arrested. Some guys tried to rob me earlier part of the year. They not writing that in the court notes. Then they watching my videos. It look like I'm partying, having fun. You see what I'm saying? So all of that is playing an account. And then the DA told my lawyer, I hate him. He's an asshole because they watching my videos. You see what I'm saying? So when I went back, I gave the courts the prescription, card, and a letter from the doctor, and I still ended up in jail. Yeah. So I had to go to court on October the 10th. So when I went to court, I was detained and held with an insufficient bond. So it looked like these are new charges, but they're not. They're the same charges from last year that went viral. Everybody talking about them. These are the same charges.
Know that, bro.
It's just that I went for this card for smoking weed. And this is a legitimate card. So this is from a doctor. So I can't trip. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know how when the white boy gets you, you got your head in the alligator's mouth. So not only they quadrupling my bonds. Not only are they quadrupling my bonds, I'm paying monthly fees. Not only that, I'm paying for every drug test. So they milk, and then I'm online showing all this money. So you got the money, we getting it. So freedom ain't free. You got to pay. So but I got a very, very, very great lawyer. Shout out to Mr. Platt. I got a great lawyer who's well respected and connected within the city, in the county. So homie, they just spanking my ass. That's all. Man. So how everybody find out I'm in jail? This little old rapping nigga named CJ Casino. I'm coming down from court going to book in. They bringing some whole bunch of in from Dallas that's being transferred. So all of them see me, they going crazy. Every time I end up going through booking, homie, they go crazy.
Automatic.
Man, listen.
What's up?
Man, the police, it was some ATF agents seeing me and looked, Charleston White, and pulled his phone out. He said, man, you can't take pictures in the jail. He want to take a picture with me. So CJ Casino come through. He's being arrested. And he the one tipped off Say Cheese TV. Now, Say Cheese TV, my partner. I'm mad at the motherfucker. Why you didn't call why you didn't call Sane? You could have easily called Sane, but you posted this like these some new charges.
Oh, the mugshot.
Come on, homie. I'm fresh from the barbershop with a fresh cut. I'm gonna go, you posted these like these new charges, man. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Instead of saying he violated his bond conditions. So the judge said my mind is made up. This was Thursday. Now I ain't no jailhouse. I done been to jail for tickets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never stayed in jail no day. So when I heard that judge say my mind is made up and we'll talk about it on Monday. Monday? Niggas thirsty, man. Oh, shit, man. Man, and it's 8:30 in the morning. So it ain't Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then he said, we'll talk about it on Monday. So this ain't even you getting out.
It's like an arraignment.
So I'm saying, nah, this one of them, I can keep him to the trial. I can keep him to the trial. Or I can keep him to his next court date.
Because it was a VOP.
Because it's a violation of bond probation. You know what I'm saying? It's a violation of bond conditions. So it's like, he went off the bond. And so shit, Monday came and it wasn't looking like I would go get out. Like he was still mad at me. But the stamp, the time stamp on my bond conditions paper, he signed it at 408. So and he's Now, don't get me wrong, homie. He's a very fair judge, but he firm. And he consistently firm. And he don't play. Old school judge. He don't play.
And you're a public persona.
And I'm a public
so they
persona.
gonna treat you with a different level of scrutiny.
Yeah.
So
So this get out of jail, he go tell everybody I'm in jail. And so now the blogs, TMZ, everybody posted. And they posting these like it's new charges. And this why with Tasha K. Me and Tasha K got like this love-hate relationship. Tasha K called management to try to get a clarification. Because she said these look like the old charges. She was the only one that sought to try to get clarification on me.
yeah,
That's why I with her.
she's sharp.
I knew it was the old charges. I just hit up Sane, I hit up Dage, I tried to hit up the whole circle around you. I called your phone like 58 times.
If you look at it, it's on the bond. If you look at date of offense, it give you the date. The animal cruelty charge is from when I first started on YouTube, homie, when I had my first YouTube channel. I had just bought this mace gun. And it come with a water canister to test, and then it come with the mace to put in there. So I was shooting the water tester gun, right? But it's my relative's cats. My relative is a precinct chair for the Tarrant County GOP Republican Party. Very credible and respectable guy in the community. So it's his cat, and it's his daughter's cats. So they ain't gonna let me mace their cats, homie. And he in the car with me.
Yeah.
So I squirt the water, but when you look at the video, the water don't even hit the cat, homie. All they got is me turning the camera around, because nobody see me squirt the cat. The video don't show me. I turn the camera around. Yeah, I mace cats and dogs to get back to white people. I hate cats. I hate dogs. I over cats and dogs to get at white people. When I get mad at white people, I hurt on them. So I'm talking, yeah, homie, so they took that. But somebody online was watching.
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time from home?
They sent the video to their local police department. Their local police department sent it to my police department. This was December 2021. Or it might have been December 2020. They contact me probably a week, 2 weeks after that. But it's right, so 2020, 21, they called me. Fort Worth Police Department called me. Hey, Charleston, we got some reports. I said, man, y'all see that video, man. I see I ain't maced no cat. His exact words to me was, well, you might want to be careful, man, because somebody sent the video in, Charleston. So, when I get attacked at the barbershop, I do the Cam Newton interview. So when I get attacked at the barbershop, they got warrants out for that guy. When I done that Cam Newton interview, and I talked about the officer who got killed by my best friend's son, and I peeled the scab in the city. If you go back and watch that interview, homie, I dug up some old
Agitated some people.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who filed the complaint? You know,
I don't know. So this is what I'm saying. Your constitutional right says that you have a right to confront your victim. Where's the victim? Where's the cat? And where's the person who reported it? They have neither. So they waited 2 years, homie, almost 3 years to put this animal cruelty charge on me. Initially, it started out as a misdemeanor. I bonded out on a misdemeanor animal cruelty to non-livestock for like $1,500. So I had a $15,000, $1,500, $15,000. So they waited 2 years, but they didn't put the animal cruelty charge on me until after I done that Cam Newton interview. So when I got back to my city after doing that Cam Newton interview, the detective called me and said, I got some good news and some bad news. Well, give me the bad news. He said, you got two felony warrants. What? So I got those 2 felony warrants. By the time I hit that's why I threw that pot at that on stage during the comedy show. I was stressing because I had just found. So when I called my lawyer, I said, man, I got 2 felony. I said, Andy, man, I got 2 felony warrants. He said, yeah, I see that, Charleston. And then he said, you also got a cruelty to a non-stock out of another county. I damn near passed out. I'm saying, because it made it look like I killed a cow or a horse.
it's something crazy.
And in Texas, you can still get the death penalty for doing something to a cow or a horse. Those are old Western laws that hadn't been changed. So it said cruelty to non-stock. Man, I couldn't even think about that water cat situation because they already called me about that. So, homie, I've been a political figure in my city for a long time, homie, and I done fought the police. I done went, you know what I'm saying?
What was the good news?
The good news is there's a warrant for the other guy for attacking me. But it should be a warrant for both those guys. Because both entered into this place with a gun and attacked me, a premeditated attack. So, they're charging me with going to my car and getting my gun. And they say I chased after the guy. That's what they say. But I was just securing the premise because my wife was still there. Yeah, so they wanted me to be able to think logically after being attacked in my sleep. Imagine just being woke up out your sleep. It take a minute to start your brain.
Absolutely.
And I'm still dazed. So homie, they just fucking with me, but you know, I can't trip. Yeah, I can't trip.
But now you're home.
Yeah.
A lot of people were celebrating.
I celebrate when people go to jail too, so I can't be mad. Yeah. I celebrate like what they go to jail.
But was there people in there trying to chop it up with you, trying to get game?
Always.
Did that feel good to be able to kick game with those people?
Hell no. I'm a kicking game at the barbershop. I used to play jailhouse lawyer, would go to jail for tickets and go in there. What's your name, little homie? So I've always been people run to play jailhouse lawyer. Yeah. But you know, when I go to jail, I don't want to talk. But for somehow, I'm always the center of attention, homie. It's always been like that since school. So everybody want to talk. The guards want to come by the door and talk and say, "Hey man, you really messing with them girls? Was it 20 versus 1?" So everybody want to talk. But nah, I don't want to chop game. So this is what they do to me. So when I got arrested for DWI 2 years ago, might have been 3. BET weekend, my first comedy show. I had just come back, but I had signed this contract with this cannabis company. It's called the Weed Spot. So they came to me and said, "Hey, we want to give you a product." I said, "Well, shit, man, make me some weed syrup. Make me some THC weed syrup." Because they was talking opioid crisis and how hemp and cannabis helps combat the opioid crisis. So I'm saying, man, we can get these off syrup and pills if y'all come up with some weed syrup that give you the same effect as sipping syrup.
Yeah.
So I met with the company. I met with the owner of the Weed Spot. Man, they got with some chemists, went into the laboratory, brought me a few things, let me taste it. I said, okay, make it purple. Well, they made it grape purple. And it's called Nan Nanny Boo Boo Syrup. And you can look this up. So I got my own line of THC syrup called Nan Nanny Boo Boo Syrup. And boy, that motherfucker potent. So I've been sipping on that Nan Nanny Boo Boo Syrup. And I got to that motherfucking light, tired from partying in Atlanta. It was a Rangers baseball game. And they had some people, they had all the ticket people walking by, and they got us waiting. So, man, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers taking too long. And that syrup kicked in. So I threw the keys on the floor, cut the car off, let the seat back. I'm just taking me a little nap till these people go by. I wasn't planning on going to sleep. I'm just going to take me, but that syrup had feeling good. Next thing you know, they were knocking on the window. And if they showed, so I had a Ruger 5.7. So I lost my Ruger 5.7, 2 extra clips. I had edibles in there. I had a whole bag because I had just done my comedy show, and so I was selling that with my merch at the comedy show. They had a whole bag of like 40, 50 bottles of the Nan Nanny Boo Boo syrup. They thought they hit a lick, but it's CBD. You know, it's the Delta 9. You know what I'm saying? So,
not the real.
Yeah. So I didn't get charged with a pistol case. You know what I'm saying? I got charged with a DWI at the end of. I wouldn't say they dropped it, but they just gave me labor detail. So they gave me labor detail. Because I really wasn't drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why it's wild and not under the influence.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the timeline, right? You get out of jail.
Yeah.
Boom. You get shot 3 times. Or by three men. 3 men shot you.
3 different people.
I get a phone call.
That's a bad mother.
Invest in Lift Aircraft. the company with $5 million in government contracts, proven demand, and massive.
Is it true? I'm kicking it with DJ. We're just having a regular ass conversation. Is it true? Is what true? It's got to be a scam. It's got to be a joke. They got to be doing a prank. I'm like, what is the prank? Well, Charleston got shot. I was like, I'm gonna call you back. Call like, man, you know I would have called you. I ain't getting shot.
They listen. There's the video when the attacked me at the barbershop. I'm on the phone in the ambulance calling, going live. Man, if I get shot, I'm gonna try to go live and let y'all know it happened. but they said I was in Chicago. Not only was I in Chicago, I got shot outside the hospital. I got shot 3 times outside the hospital, and I went inside and made a call, I guess, to 911 from inside the hospital. That should have been a red flag to let people know, man, that's bullshit. And not only that, they don't give names out on the airways. Mm-hmm. They give a blackmail 5'9" description. They give descriptions. They don't give names, especially for a victim. Right. And then people saying, well, we were calling the hospital. Hospitals don't release information by way of HIPAA laws. So I'm saying, man, the internet, I told myself, I said, homie, how can I lose on the internet when you can make people believe anything? Can I ever lose on the internet when you can make people believe anything? If you get enough people to post it. That's the only catch. You got to get enough people to post it and repost it. And you can make a lie true. You can make the truth a lie if you get enough people to share or repost. So it taught me something. Don't come to the internet and be honest. Because the truth isn't the truth anymore. By way of social media, the truth is what you can make people believe. So that's why our politicians aren't being held accountable for the things that they say, because they can say anything to us. So, I was in Detroit. So I wouldn't dare go to Chicago. Man, I done passed up $100,000 not to go to Chicago. Because why would I go to Chicago? And Chicago is a demonic state where people kill each other, and you can get away with killing. And they make it easy for them to kill each other. So I stay out of gang-banging states, California, Chicago. I do not go to gang-banging states that have a gang culture. I stay out of those states.
Yeah, it was actually, for me, there was no time. You know what I mean? It was just, let me call you right away. So I didn't even see anything. If I would have seen all the bullshit they had going on, there's no way that this shit, it doesn't even make sense. I was just calling to make sure you were good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, damn, I just got that call that second. Let me see what's up.
They had me thinking I was shot. Many motherfuckers, they damn near had me. But I'm in Detroit, so I'm saying, man, this shit wild. But that's just how big it became.
You know what's wild is people want to see it. I saw somewhere where a rapper that I'm familiar with.
That shit crazy when you that nigga. And motherfuckers really want to see you dead. Motherfuckers really want to see you die. That's some shit, bro. When motherfuckers doing wrong out here every day, they don't want them to die. But a motherfucker doing good, they want the motherfucker that doing good to die. That's why, boy, this a fucked up ass world. I don't see, man, I wouldn't advise nobody to want to come to this bitch. This a fucked up ass world, boy. I swear. Man, this a fucked up ass world.
I actually enjoy his music. OT the Real.
Fuck
was
this shit.
Celebrating.
But he was just out of LA?
No, I think he's from up north, right? OT the Real.
Oh no, that's OT the Jennings. Now I don't even know who OT the Real is. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, some rapper. He was just saying like it was dope that you were shot.
Well, that's why I talk about kids, and I talk about dead people. Because how can you wish death on somebody that you don't know nothing about? And then think about this. I've never done wrong to us. Rappers promote killing each other. They kill each other. I've never sold drugs in the black community. I've never shot a gun at a black man. I ain't never kicked it on the ground while we were fighting. So I've never done harm to black people. So that's why I celebrate the downfall of rappers and the rest of them in the street. So what I wanted to show black people, and what I've been doing forever, homie, is that we're hypocrites. We love gangsters, killers. That's why Woody can be celebrated. I I come in playing snitch. I was discredited off the beginning. Oh, he a snitch. Not that he killed somebody. Not that he steal. Not that he robbed. Oh, man, that's a snitch. But I'm saying, man, but I work with kids. Man, he a snitch. So in the beginning, everybody's problem was I'm a snitch.
That was the biggest complaint.
Now here come a snitch. A real snitch. Not only is he a real snitch, he's a real killer.
I don't even want to go into it. You know what I mean?
We got to go into it, homie, because this is what I've been holding up to us.
Yeah.
This is what I've been holding up to black people, homie. How can y'all love King Von? How can y'all love Nipsey Hussle? How can y'all love these people off what they say, in what they do? But you can hate me off what I say and ignore what I do. So this is what I've been holding up to black people on every podcast. I have arguments. When I get mad, I work with kids. I'm just only playing. I'm playing a character, homie. And there's no paperwork on me. Never took the stand on me. Man, I've been working with kids, y'all. Man, that nigga talk about he a snitch, he'll call the police. So they've been discrediting me in the work that I do in the community with children because I'm a snitch. 5 years later, here come a snitch and a gangster combined in one and a killer. And a killer. Right? So I'm saying, let me play the villain then. Let me keep playing this villain. So as time began to progress, I became more vilified. Because I wanted to talk like the rapper. You bitch ass, you stupid ass, you whole bitch, fuck your shit. I'm talking like the rappers without rhyming. And without the beats. Okay, now for the dress and look like them. But I'm gonna look better doing it. Oh, he trying to look like the rappers. Yeah, I am. And that's who y'all admire and praise and worship. These are y'all gods. So let me join in. So, homie, so, I don't understand it. But I do understand it. We live in a generation where this generation look at right and say that's wrong. And look at wrong and say that's right. That's where we are in these times. So I'm saying nobody is more celebrated, praised, and admired than a gangster rapper in a black community or a street or a homosexual. Those three, street, gangster, killer, those are our elite people in our community. So that was my competition, and I dethroned the competition. I literally dethroned the competition. So once I dethroned the competition, I say, well, shit, let me go somewhere else and evolve, because I don't want to get stuck over here because I done already dethroned the competition. Hassan Campbell, he once dethroned the competition, but he got stuck on there. I said, I don't want to be like Hassan, homie. I don't want to be like these homie that's stuck on YouTube. Bosco 100, the Nina Boys, homie, these were big names at one point in time. I didn't want to get stuck like them, homie, because I started paying attention to my fan base. Oh, man, you funny. Man, you need to be in a movie. Man, you need to do comedy. You need to do stand-up. So I started listening to my audience and evolving from their recommendations, their advice, their suggestions. Because I can't see me. I can't hear me. You know what I'm saying? I used to didn't think I was funny. Fuck you laughing at, bitch. I ain't no kind of to go on stage and try to make a bunch of poor motherfuckers laugh. You got me fucked up. So, but they helped me tap into the gift. So I started evolving. So I evolved. Yeah, I evolved. And in the process, there come barriers. There's gonna come obstacles. Enemies. They've been praying for me to lose since day one. So I sought the hate. I didn't come for the love. I did not come to the internet to be loved. I don't want to be liked. I don't want to be admired. I just want to be effective. And I've been very effective with the things that I've said, good or bad, right or wrong. And I don't give a damn about being right or wrong, because I ain't hurting nobody. Yeah, I'm hurting some feelings. I ain't hurting nobody. I have no victims in my past. I have nobody who I have to look back to and say, man, I done something. No. The killer of the street got victims. I ain't got none, homie. I just got a bunch of hurt feelings. And I've been hurting these feelings. Talking about their daughters, the rappers can do it. So when motherfuckers try to say something to me, but y'all don't say nothing to the rapper, that's where I get them at. That's where they butts come in at.
Right.
So yeah, I welcome the hate because this is what I know with black people and all people. Just get them to the line, whether they hate you or love you. It's a thin line between love and hate, but you got them on the line. They'll watch you if they hate you. They'll watch you if they love you. And I learned that from watching Ali. Ali was hated in the beginning. Mayweather was hated in the beginning. People were buying Mayweather fights to see him lose, not watch him win.
Sure.
They was coming to see a motherfucker hit Ali in that mouth that he won't shut up. He talked to guy. They wasn't loving Ali at first. But I watched them love Mike Tyson at first. Only to call him a racist in the end. I watched him love Whitney Houston. I watched him love Michael Jackson. I watched him love Diddy. I watched him love all their favorite celebrities and at some point turn on them. So I wanted to come with the opposite reverse psychology game. Play the villain. Who come playing the villain? Let me play villain. And that's been my game.
Yeah.
Sometimes I disagree with them up just to play the villain. And they be right. And I be saying to myself, man, you wrong with them up. So I'm playing a role. I done got on podcasts and played villain knowing I'm wrong with it, but so this my role. So why I'm gonna get out my role? When I get out my role, that's how I'm gonna lose. Trying to appeal and win the hearts of these people when I didn't come to appeal to them. And I got all this attention, I got all this money from not trying to appeal to my people. So why would I switch up?
What are your thoughts on academics jumping the gun?
Great. The new GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small
And posting to the world that you were shot.
Everybody jumped the gun. Not just Act. Everybody jumped the gun. Because
Act publicized it. His name is large and it was
No. It was a guy on Twitter, Spot News. Now Spot News took that bitch around. Now Spot News did that. So to Act, it looks credible because everybody knows Spot News is a very, very credible, and it's a blue chick on
I
Twitter.
be chilling though. Like when that shit goes
Well,
down.
you know me personally though, so you already know. But homie, you not chasing this shit.
Yeah.
They whole livelihood is based off them having something like this to chase.
Spicy content.
Homie, they got deals that they had to adhere to. So it's not about it being true or false. It's about it generated these views. And it gave you some content for a moment. So it ain't about. So this is why I don't take it personal. It's just content. True or false, it's just content. So I don't take it personal. Homie, this is business if you're on the internet. Shit ain't personal. People trying to eat. It views and all. So I don't take it personal. This is about business. But it went viral on Twitter. And from Twitter, it trickled down. Yeah, now Act was just posting. Journalists used to have to have credible sources, homie. They would lose credibility by doing this. And for whatever reason, this group of social media influencers, they don't care about being credible. Because it's it's a fix right then and there. I get paid right then and there. I got 100,000 views. That's what it's about now.
Yeah. I mean, something that happened while you were away was this junkie goes on an interview and says some people pay low prices and they get that version of Orlando Brown.
Everybody paid Orlando Brown. Real Life Street Stars had him signed to do $500 a week.
And I paid him $5,000.
Yeah.
And then the criticism comes, the Danza project got that. And then I dropped the bomb of something that you told me to drop immediately and me whooping his ass.
I told you.
And I drop it, everything goes, goes viral again. They're like, that you're a bully. I'm like, first off, this junkie, who's actually a junkie, who's actually on drugs, threatened my family.
In your house. And wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
And wouldn't leave.
And then I get the backlash, but then the real me comes out. A lot of people have said, Benzino was infamous for telling me, Charleston White's getting in your head. I'm like, the shit that you seen it when you were in Buffalo, right? This is who I am. It's who I've always.
Yeah,
You can tell
you
that
and your
nigga
whole
gangster.
little crew like to fight.
Yeah, you can tell that nigga like to fight. Hey, lying. That nigga like he'll kill something. That nigga like he'll beat your ass to death, boy. I like niggas like that. That real calm, real humble, that will kill your motherfucking ass and beat you to death for playing with them. But they ain't gonna never do nothing harmful. You gotta fuck with them for them to fuck with you. That the type of nigga I am. And I like niggas that's like that.
Nah, him and all them little childhood friends, nigga, all them got fighting attitudes. And they fight quickly with his whole little clique. But it's the tough guy New York persona that all of them had.
Yeah.
Not just you
Absolutely, yeah. And it just pissed me off because I said, this is following a false idol. This guy is lying to you. He's actually a junkie, and we're following a junkie. Right, so we're sitting there. I'm watching thousands of people on the internet just, he's been right all along. He's never been wrong. The guy follows rumors, and he takes them as his own. You know, I was there and I seen it and I know what's going on. And then he contradicts himself all the time. But people just buy into that junkie bullshit.
That nigga said Bow Wow had some good pussy.
Mm-hmm.
That said that himself. Man, he done said he done had sex with some big name men. So who believing this?
And then I see the comments saying, "Oh well, you know, Danza allowed Charleston to make fun of Orlando Brown being sexually abused as a child." Little do they know that I've got requests to do interviews from people in his family, in his inner circle. I got videos that he's lied about that. So he's lied about being sexually abused, and he uses that to gain clout and gain money. And all I'm saying is, be careful who you allow to get in your head, because these false idols are the ones that'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? What does Orlando Brown truly know about Diddy outside of the rumors that he's heard? Nothing.
No.
You know what I mean? And he's allowed to go over there and tear down a black man with bullshit rumors that he's heard. Okay, people are like, he's the first one to point it. No, he wasn't. You know what I mean? And then it's just like I'm watching people say he has never taken drugs. He's a childhood actor and a genius. And I sit there to myself and I say, so all these childhood actors are geniuses. So the Olsen twins are not on drugs. They're just geniuses that are acting it out.
What's the guy from the Goonies? The white guy from the Goonies that stayed, man, he had a hard time getting off drugs.
Oh yeah, I forget his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Homie, these today Americans, predominantly black Americans, they are soulless humans who worship idols. American Idol done something to America. The show American Idol, it made people idolize celebrities, and they worship the words of these people, and won't try to check the credibility, and they take it for face value. So it's hard to argue with this group. So that's why right now, during this campaign season, during this election, they're going to get idols to get you to vote, because they know you worship them. You bow to them. You honor them. They've become gods. So a guy like Orlando Brown, a woman like Jaguar Wright, who's known and documented to have trauma, drug problems, mental health issues, and you got a bunch of uneducated people who don't know nothing, haven't never left their city, haven't never went anywhere, and they predominantly live in poverty, below or at the poverty line. Believe the words of these people and act as if everything they saying is true. And I just want people to know, homie, when the cameras come on, everybody putting on. And they've been actors all their life. So they can sell this shit to you.
What?
They can sell this shit to you.
Fewer junkies.
Everybody I've talked to who've done it, and I hate to even say this, man, even the girl V from Say Cheese TV, she said when the cameras went off, he couldn't, he was still in his character. It's like he was still in his character.
Yeah.
The man is on drugs. And I'm going to put it out there. Real life street star paying $500 an interview. I tell them, man, y'all wrong in the morning. But that's why certain platforms keep them there. You can only get me once a month. You ain't finna get me every week because you can't afford it. That's why you keep seeing these reoccurring real life street stars, because they was getting them $500 a week to buy drugs. Now, it ain't real life street star problem what he do with the money, but it was obvious to them what they was doing with the money.
I mean, I was saying that when he was here. I'm like, look, trust me, he ain't gonna make it past 2025. Those junkies somehow survive.
No. He gonna live long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made it this far.
It's hard to predict when a motherfucker
Why
gonna
did
die.
you bring him up here several times? I remember having that conversation with you, and you were just like, nah, homie, you can't. That shit is... You said it during the interview, right? And my dumb ass sat here, and I was like, I'm going to pull out a different side of Orlando Brown.
We tried.
God damn it, I tried. And then they're like, oh, well, you wanted the bullshit. No, I did not want the bullshit. I genuinely, come on, bro. I saw this shit before the interview started. I saw it during the interview. I saw it after the interview. People claim to know shit that they have never seen in their motherfucking lives. They never seen it. Not once in their life. They don't know the real him. They don't know how dangerous he is. And what my problem is that people are idolizing this behavior, and they don't really understand that it's like you're worshiping a junkie. You're allowing these lies to come forward. You're discrediting people that are saying real shit, because you're worshiping these junkies, and you're just saying, oh, okay, this person's saying the real stuff. Well, he's speaking in code. You really got to listen deep. No, he's speaking in meth. You know what I mean? Like, meth heads say some profound shit, but they could tell you the sky is blue by saying that's red mixed with purple, yellow, and green, and when it all combines, it turns blue. You know what I mean? Like,
this how I know you're on drugs. Because, man, anybody who come here,
my friends are incapable of murder.
Tyler Perry Sisters, new season tonight at 9 on BET.
Don't worry. Let ReIBoot software fix your iPhone problems now. Whatever issue your iPhone...
you've always made it. Your son gonna come in here and dap us up. Mm-hmm. We're gonna see your girl. So if nothing else, man,
that's some real shit. Bro doing a podcast at his home, got his son, got his girl. That's a real G. That's a real man. Real men take care of their family. Real men have their family in the other room while I'm out here with the fellas kicking at my damn son around in the back in the corner and shit. So I like that. Real G.
We know it's a kid in there, and we know it's a woman in there. So go kind of be on his best behavior. You know what I'm saying? Man, when that came over here and act like that, knowing this is a family house right here. Come on, man. You gotta walk out there and go amongst his family to use the bathroom. So whatever spirit, whatever energy you walk in here with, it stays as you pass through and come back out. So you're gonna bring that energy into this man's home. Come on, man. That's why I went on ahead and got out of here. Because in my mind, we some player type.
Yeah, man.
And we finna chop game, and you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
So come on, man. When I was trying to talk to him out there when he got out the Uber.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Even that was a little off.
He threw everything he had, and he had a whole handful of shit. Threw it in the air.
Man, then he jumped out the Uber. But just think about this, homie. That was the 8 million views long before I met Woody. Me and him, that was the me and Woody connection. That the networks and the social media would have went crazy for. Could have got a big me and that together. So I'm telling him, say, me and you together. But I'm thinking he just bullshitting for the cameras.
That shit ain't never go away.
Nah, homie. I'm thinking remember I was praising it at first. But I'm also studying him. I'm also making very close observation. I'm assessing what I'm seeing. So from the time he jumped out the Uber, we kind of chopped game. I said, nah, just don't make sure you don't get. Remember, I told him, don't get too drunk because I want to talk business with you.
Yeah.
I said, me and you in front of the camera with the woo woo woo, man. I had a whole vision, some insight or some shit. But once I saw what I saw, nah, it's no different, homie. Now, once I see what I see, man, I'm out.
I FaceTimed my boy at when the shit was over because he wasn't leaving. This dude was spitting on himself in here. You know, I had the carpets redone and clean because he was spitting all over himself on the floor. I'm like, this dude gotta go. You know what I mean? You gotta go. Whatever it is that you got going on, whatever demons you're battling, you can't battle those demons here.
Your woman almost had to get a weapon to get him out of here. Yeah, because he wouldn't leave your household. And man, that drunk that much brown, then came back and hit some more of that. What was that? The 19th. So he already then he got super drunk.
He had like a gas station wine.
Man, but when that went to that motherfucking bathroom, hitting that door, shit, it was over with. Yeah, it was over with.
Came in here crawling on the floor. You know, all sorts of crazy shit, but it just bothers me, and the reason why I addressed it. And I still got the video where I got my fucking knee on the back of his shoulder where it looks like my knee's on his neck. It looks like he's getting George Floyded for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not the case, you know what I mean? My knee is on his shoulder. And it's for a second because I'm like, yo, are you, like, even then I'm still saying to him, like, are you okay? I don't want to cause you any harm. You need to get up and you need to get out of here. I'm talking to the Uber driver after the Uber driver drops him off. I'm talking to him the next day, and I'm like, listen, I want to do more interviews with you because I want to help you. And maybe it's not even an interview. I just genuinely want to help you. You're f***ed up. And he's like, what are you talking about? You ready for breakfast? And I'm like, what the f*** just happened?
Yeah, you couldn't let him.
And then he went missing for an entire day. I seen him out there on videos with Safari. He was walking through the streets. People were seeing him walking through the streets. And I'm like, damn, like, this dude really can't help it. It's not something that he was just high last night. He's high forever.
That same night, he ordered $100 worth of Red Lobster, big plate, taking care of the guests as we would, as we should, as we do, as most people don't do. He didn't want nothing. He didn't want to look at the food.
Yeah.
That let me know.
I made him take that shit with him.
You're not on any type of
diet. So you need to eat some other food.
Yeah, nah, homie. I had a vision. Put me in the movie. Uncle and nephews. Man, me and that would have been a hit.
And he could do it too if he put it, you know. If he put
and he could have taught us about how to act. Yeah, his experience. His qualitative experience, homie, of being a child actor.
Priceless.
Man, growing, homie, he could have sowed so many seeds into new actors, into new So once I see what I see, I'm out.
So is Jaguar Wright just like literally the female version of him?
Yeah.
Did his whole flow.
Could you ever see yourself sitting down with her ass?
They tried to get me to do it once before. Then her and her boyfriend had a fight. She went to jail, and then because I didn't know who she was at first, I didn't know that was the chick on the Jay-Z album, so I had no idea. So Real Life Street Star. So I met her. She showed up in one of my interviews with Real Life Street Star, and she seemed normal. We took a picture together. She seemed normal. I think maybe a few days later, her and her boyfriend at the time, or her and her husband at the time, had a fight. She went to jail, and I started looking at some shit. I wouldn't do nothing to that bitch, man. I said, man, oh, a lying mother. Because she got dirt on everybody.
Yeah.
She knows personal business about stuff that Trump said, man, she know everybody. Hell no. She ain't never not said, well, nah, I don't know nothing about that. So I said, we'll never do nothing with her.
What do you think about Piers Morgan doing the interview with her?
That was some shit. He brought her on that damn Big Time show.
And then he got that cease and desist by Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, he's gonna let that shit slide. Y'all can do that in them little interviews. Y'all ain't doing that over there.
Yeah.
Now Jay-Z showed a little power.
Every homie, nobody has to be credible anymore. I don't want to be known for lying or stealing or cheating. Amongst my people. That's what I pride myself in. I ain't been caught lying to the people. I ain't been caught stealing from the people, and I ain't been caught cheating the people. So if I go out, that's gonna be my nigga. I ain't never done that though. I done a bunch of shit, but I ain't lied, stole, or cheated to these people. And that's what they doing to us. Yeah, and that's abuse. That's abuse.
Now I just had an interesting interview that I know you saw.
Mm-hmm.
With your arch nemesis's daughter, Poison Ivy, Boosie's daughter.
I used to love Boosie. I went to a Boosie concert and man, I used to love that. I was on stage with Boosie one time in Fort Worth, Texas. He was performing. I threw my last $500 in there just to show out. The internet killed Boosie's mystique to me. Made him look like a mark. But that young lady is a great example of what a kid should be. What she represents as a daughter. I hope my baby can do that.
Yeah,
I like her too.
She's like, I'm not gonna die. She did a down talk. A lot of people see clips.
Never have.
Yeah,
I've been watching her. I've been watching her talk publicly, and she's very respectful. She's very mountable.
Yeah.
She's articulate.
Yeah.
She has something to say.
Yeah.
Her words matter.
Yeah.
But she's the new generation, a leader of young people. Yeah, I see her leading, homie. Yeah, I see her leading this generation.
Yeah, I absolutely loved sitting down and having that conversation.
Man, I normally don't comment on much, but I had to comment. Yeah, I had to. She spoke so eloquently, in her disappointment with her truth, but remained so respectful. Still showed honor.
Yeah. Still spoke up part.
Love and honor.
Respect to the household, the castle.
Yeah.
What we all represent. I'm proud of where I come from. I'm appreciative of everything that I've gotten. But I'm upset. I'm frustrated. And you can hear the emotion in her voice. Like,
and she done that with love and honor.
Yeah.
She's still done that with love and honor. And that's very rare in today's young people.
Well, because she also didn't have to. And it doesn't pay to not be controversial, wilding out, crazy videos, cursing at the camera.
Dude, let me just say this, homie. I don't credit Boosie for that. I credit the mother. Yeah, so salute the mama.
Well, she spoke extremely highly of mine. She spoke highly of Boosie, but she definitely spoke super highly of mine.
Boosie just getting it together. Boosie always had money, but Boosie was the street, in and out of jail. He spent 6-7 years. My daddy home. That was violent. Right. My daddy home. I told y'all he was coming. So that's the excited little girl who mother
through all that
was sowing those seeds and breathing life into this beautiful young girl. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying, well, goddamn, Boosie.
Boosie.
How can you even
Boosie.
be speaking against nigga when you had songs promoting her lifestyle? I like girls kissing girls. Say that what you like, and that's what you want.
2 red bones in the backseat.
Come on, man. So, I get it. I get it. But, man, I pray all young people who have a problem, or I hope and wish that all young people can take that antidote that she got. No matter how you feel, no matter how much it hurt, no matter how angry you are, that you can still love and honor through the hurt and the pain, and not speak venom. But it's hard to do that if you don't have a mother who can teach you to be like that. You see what I'm saying? So, she won my heart.
It was a beautiful interview, beautiful conversation. She's a beautiful woman. People could attack her for her beliefs, but I gained nothing but respect for her after that.
Yeah, me too, homie. Just to know he can make a baby like that make me want to leave him alone. Nah. She make me want to leave that alone, man. Fucking with Boosie, man. Nah. So man, shout out to Miss Ivy.
Yeah, that's dope. We had several conversations where we were talking about Islam.
Yeah.
You know, Dirk recently looks like he's made a complete life change. Just recently, he was on he did a concert. He put everybody that died in Chicago. He put a picture of them up there to honor them, even people that he was enemies with, just to honor them. What do you feel about him converting? This is a guy that didn't do it in jail.
You want me to be honest?
I do.
I think so.
Man, the troll in me, man, wanted me to say, man, but the man in me, in my spiritual eyesight, says that he's sincere. He's turned away from his old ways. And he's redeeming himself. Man, leave him alone. I want to troll him. Man, call that. Mama Duck said her son's still dead. But I'm saying, man, what more can you ask for? From a young man that feel like, man, I know better now, so I'm going to do better.
Man, that's some bullshit. Them niggas don't know shit better. Them niggas just say, well, I done killed everybody I can kill, and I got away with it, so I might as well goddamn do that dumb shit.
And this is a step that I want to make. And he done it on the world stage. Not only he's showing you in actions. He ain't on the podcast talking about how he done changed. He ain't talking about, he's showing us he done been to rehab. He's converted and submitted to Islam.
Treating his lady right, apparently.
Man, homie, so I said, man, you gotta honor that young brother. And I want a King Von, but when I see that, that's a guy you seen make a complete 180-degree turnaround. Because you turn 360, you turn back to the old ways.
Yeah.
180, you turn away from. So he made a 180, homie. He didn't make a 360. He made a 180, and it's evident in how he's living his life. What more can you ask for from a young person?
Keep that same energy when his ass about to do life.
When I was 14 years old, homie, I wanted to kill. I just didn't. I participated in the killing. When I was 15 years old, I wanted to kill. I joined the gang. Thought, boy, when I get out, I'm going to be one of the hardest criminals. When I was 16, I wanted to kill. I wanted to gangbang.
See, one thing about me, when I was 14, 15, 16, nigga, I want to get rich. I want to be fly as a motherfucker. I want to get my dick sucked by the baddest bitches in the world, nigga. I want to have respect. I want to have, nigga, I ain't want to kill nobody. I ain't want to hurt no damn body. I want to be a fly nigga, a fresh nigga. I want to be fucking the shit out of girls that were 10, 20 years older than me when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, nigga. I wanted to be riding clean, nigga, with leather seats with a sunroof, nigga. I wanted to be fly, be fresh, and be that nigga and live like the big timers, the high boys. I want to live like them niggas, man. I want to live like Baby. Fuck all that. I want to move to New York City
Not that I
and
wanted
chase
to kill,
my dream.
but
I ain't want to kill
murder on my
nobody.
own. I feel like that was his murder. When I was 17, I wanted to be forgiven for participating in the killing. But I didn't know how to be forgiven. When I was 18, I was forgiven. Met my victim's family. And they told me in court, they read a letter to me, they forgave us. I got to hear the words, I forgive you, from my victim's family. When I was 19, I had no desire to hurt nobody. So it took me a minute to grow. I didn't come from the conditions that they came from. So I say, man, what if King Von would have still been alive?
That nigga would have been still
Would he
killing.
make the same
That
transition?
nigga would have been still killing like a motherfucker, man. None of this shit would have been going on. None of this peace shit. Man. The shit would have been going the same way it was going before his ass was alive. That the only reason the world doing peace now and all this peace because he died. That's the only reason, bro. And that is the reason to do the peace, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga would have kept on killing, bro. That nigga would have kept on beefing until the feds got his ass, bro. Some niggas, the only way you gonna stop their ass if you lock their ass up. As long as them niggas free and they can think and do what they want to do, them niggas gonna kill, bro. Come on, bro. Let's be real. Use your common sense, bro.
So I've seen other young men.
Certain niggas ain't gonna stop until they go to jail or die. Certain niggas ain't wanna listen.
I salute the transition.
Them niggas ain't transition. I know them niggas.
I got the utmost respect for what he did at the concert the other night. And I pray that Mama Duck can find in her heart. Not that she dropped the lawsuit, but what he's giving our culture, homie, and our young people, we ain't seen in a rapper in a long time.
The nigga started this shit. Of course he gotta do that.
By not words, but by actions.
Yeah. Without the whole big show. Really.
Yeah, homie. You know? And he was quietly doing this. He was quietly doing this. So
salute to Dirk.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? Invest in Lift Aircraft, the company with $8 million in government contracts. Proven demand. And
I asked that question knowing how crazy that question could be, and I absolutely knew that the man in you would come out for that one.
Yeah.
Because that's why I said it. I'm like, you said it about the people that convert in jail. This man actually converted.
Homie, I've been paying attention. He got a softer persona. Not that it's a softer persona, but you see growth on him. You hear growth. And not only that, he got the evidence. So he got the documentation with the conversation. But he brought the documentation first before he started talking. So, man, just to... Man, yeah, I ain't want, man, I want to be mean. Yeah. I was, cause I don't like a few of them.
Me neither.
I never liked Dirk.
Hell no.
But I got a soft spot for them because I've been watching the last year or 2 years. Aiden Ross, damn, this him calling right now.
Aiden?
Yeah, this Aiden's manager. Say, Tom, give me like 20 minutes. Okay. I'm doing a live stream and I'm finna say this heartfelt thing with Aiden. I'm speaking so highly of Dirk, I got tears in my eyes. Let me call you right back. All right, man, Aiden shared some with me. He tried to get me and Dirk to sit down. And maybe I shouldn't repeat this. But they was together not too long ago. And he said, man, I'm going to be talking to Dirk. And would you sit down with him? I thought about it. Then I had said, yeah. But then when I hung up, I said, man, I would sit down with that man. But I started paying attention. I really started paying attention to the kid. First, I saw how he corrected. He began to try to right his wrongs with his young lady. Mm-hmm. Then I started watching him do things in the community with other elders from the Islam community. And then he quietly disappeared. Then he resurfaced. And when he resurfaced, it's like a new man had been resurrected. It's like a new man. So I can see this. So, but the troll in me, the internet Charleston still want to, with the King Von shit. But man, I'm watching this kid. I'm watching this guy. And so 2 years, year and a half later, I'm saying, man, that's a new man. That's a new man.
Let's see what his ass gonna do when his ass go to jail. See if he keep that same energy when he do life in jail.
Put the old man to rest, and a new man has risen.
Not even. Now, if he go to jail for life or get that damn death penalty, yeah, we can say, yeah, you got what you deserve. Yeah, we even. Yeah, everything even now. You take the fall for all the shit that came with that shit. Y'all niggas thinking that shit sweet, killing motherfuckers and bragging about it and getting away with it and making mamas cry and shit, and think we supposed to forgive you because you say you forgive. Certain stuff you can't be forgiven for, bro. When you intentionally do stuff over and over and over and over and over and you know that shit wrong, bro, man, fuck that, man. Hell no.
With all the influence that he had when he was working on the dark side, imagine what he finna do now.
Powerful.
You see what I'm saying, homie? So this is a new man, and it brings hope. That our youngsters ain't as lost as I thought they were. Now that's me saying this publicly.
Yeah.
Because I saw him, one of our leaders of our community, the hip hop community. Homie, maybe there's hope because of young niggas like him.
Super dope.
I can hear the J. Cole, oh, fine line.
Yeah.
Oh, my line.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Yeah, he really turned it around, and that's super dope, especially after everything that goes on in Chicago rap scene.
Man, come on, homie. You talking about drill music was a demonic force, homie, that it was a force that have left
Drill music. That shit mean kill music. Them boys made drill music. Only talking about killing people. Man, that the wrongest shit I ever heard in my life.
Stain on our community, homie, because those was babies. Those was babies, homie. French babies. And I ain't never understood. I don't know Chicago. I just know it was a demonic force that had to be stopped, had to be attacked, had to be opposed. And until I came along, homie, nobody opposed that. Nigga, didn't nobody speak against that shit. So, all those people didn't die in vain. All those faces that we saw, homie, they didn't die in vain.
Why they did?
The seeds he's gonna sow.
Man, you lying, man. Them niggas died in vain like a motherfucker.
It should bring some form of peace.
Yeah, it might bring a little bit of peace. Nah. When your ass go to jail, when his ass go to jail, that'll bring motherfucking peace. Fuck that. They say Duck tried to do the same thing when everybody was alive. They laugh at his ass. They ain't want to hear that shit. So they should laugh at Dirk ass. But the reason why they ain't, because he got more money than everybody. He got more influence. He got more power. It's amazing how money, power, and influence can override everything. But nah, the victims, the moms, and the baby moms and the kids, they'll get peace when your ass go to jail for life, or prison, or die in prison.
I had a tweet with
you get that damn chill. Nobody don't deserve that chill, but boy, when you do some shit.
What would be your advice to Big Meech now that he's finally home in this environment?
That you know you wrong for, and them niggas kept on killing. Them niggas ain't even stopped. Them niggas still killing. You know that shit wrong.
Don't run to the internet. Yeah, don't be so quick to run to the internet. Yeah, put your son back out there on the screen and let him tell the story in his acting skills. Yeah, put your son back out there and let him talk for you with his acting skills. Put more people in a position, because you've been putting people in position your whole time. So you in a greater position to be bigger than what BMF was before you left. It'll never be another BMF, homie. It'll never be another group of black men that could ever accomplish what Meech accomplished on his own. But you can be bigger than what Big Meech was with BMF. Big Meech after BMF. And what your son have been able to do with his acting career. Nah, man, him and 50 need to sit down and put them stories on the movie scene.
Sure.
Don't give it to the podcast, or don't come and give it to the internet, homie. This ain't the same world. These ain't the same people. These aren't the same minds. So they can't appreciate that. They can't appreciate what you had to go through, what you had to put down, what you had to sacrifice, what you had to endure to become who you are and what you are and what you were for black people. You brought economics. And you was trying to find a way out. Your brother wanted to stay down, but Demetri was looking for a way out. So God gave you your way out, and you gonna be greater than what you ever was. Yeah.
Fire. I like what you said. You said don't run to the internet.
No.
Because two very different people and histories, but like when BG got out, they clowned him.
He ran to the internet.
And they made him a joke.
He ran to the internet.
They didn't give him the respect that he could have, should have had he kept it laid back and rolled out and got caught up.
That's what hurt Rollo. And that's my running to the internet hurt Rollo. But me and Rollo was in Atlanta when he first came home. He was still in the halfway house then. He had just bought his Maybachs. And we was at a store. We was at the gas station. A nigga come out the store and see Rollo. What's up, Rollo? Man, you the realest. Man, god damn. You the realest nigga ever live. Man, god damn, Rollo. And then he said, man, what's up, god damn, Charleston, man? You fall, man, let me get a picture. And that Rollo up. I'm the realest. But you gonna take a he was like, well shit, I'm coming to the internet. and that's what hurt my in the beginning. Yeah.
That's the tough part with a lot of the people on the internet and running to it.
Well, homie, these are real street guys. And street guys don't do well on the internet. Because the internet is a place full of weenies and boy and
fake accounts.
Yeah, homie.
See, I ain't never been on the internet. Not my bitch ass on this motherfucker trying to make some fucking money, nigga. I'm glad you said it. Weenies and shit. That's why I ain't never been on the internet when this shit first came out. You know what I'm saying? I knew this shit was for whack ass motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna get down? What the fuck I'm gonna make a Facebook page for when I'm already the shit? When I'm already fucking to everybody that is around me. I'm already slutting out the baddest bitches in the world. And I used to be like, damn, bro, y'all boys ain't got no pussy for the night. How the hell y'all ain't got no pussy for the night? Y'all got Instagram, y'all got Facebook, y'all got all these bitches that y'all can just contact. But now, man, you can get rich off this bitch. So I try to get rich in real life. That shit wasn't working. I done tried all kind of shit, selling cars and day trading. I'm gonna get back to day trading, but I done tried a lot of shit, selling this, selling that. I done tried all kind of shit, trying to get a good job. None of that shit don't work. It seems like only thing that will work is the internet. So I'm gonna try this shit for a minute, see if I can make some bread and try to stay, real as I can. So.
And anybody got a voice. Anybody can say something. So you got kids typing, you got everybody typing, you got bots saying shit, you got AI robots saying everybody, and you don't know what's what, and you over here trying to keep it real and be real. Keeping it real and being real is not for the internet, it's for the streets.
Yeah, that's why I was always real and being real in the streets. But I'm gonna bring that real shit to the internet though, because I gotta be myself.
What are you getting this shit twisted? Homie, you don't keep shit real on the internet. This is about content. Learn content creation. Stop trying to come with the truth. Even your